Greetings, I'm Information Officer Giovanni Herbert here with the Minister for Communications and Works, the Honorable Kai Reimer, also the Director General for ACI, Dr. Rafael Echelene, as well as the Managing Director for the BVI Airports Authority, Mr. Kurt Menal. And we are here at Airport Day 2024 here in the British Virgin Islands. It is the first time that we've had this event here in the Virgin Islands. As auspicious as it is, you can see by the persons next to me right now. Honorable Reimer, I know that you are here, you're present, you already gave your opening statement for this event. Tell us what this means to the BVI hosting Airport Day 2024.
Well, I think this plays right into our expansion, the plans that we have for our airport, and we're going through the business case. I must acknowledge Mr. Menal and his team for actually being a part of ACI and actually being board members of ACI. And you know, we are now the third place in the Caribbean to actually host such an event. So we appreciate you, Dr. Raphael, you and your team, for actually accepting us onto the board, accepting us being a part of ACI and being here. I mean, I know we became members in 2019, but since the COVID, Mr. Menal and his team, they were perseverance in terms of being a part of it, and we're here today. We have over 100 stakeholders inside, experts from the industry. You know, we're actually having a panel right now discussing various things within the airport, the benefits towards different territories. We're happy to be here, and we're happy to actually host this event.
All right, thank you, Honorable Minister. And you also mentioned that we are board members. Mr. Menal, tell us how did that process take place? What did it take to become a board member with ACI?
So, having become a member of ACI in 2019, the Airports Authority, the BVI Airports Authority became active. What we sought to do is to reap the full benefits of membership. And to get the benefits of membership, the key is participation. So ACI naturally engages the airport, so we reciprocated. We took part in the committees. There are various committees to do with safety, HR, economics. We sit on the committees, especially regionally in the ACI Latin America, Caribbean region. When the opportunity presented itself, we were open to being on the board, and we got the support from Dr. Echelene and his team. It came to a vote, and it was unanimous. The BVI was part of the big guys now. We're a big player now.
so I think you should explain, I guess you would explain, how big is ACI?
Sure. ACI is the International Airports Organization. Okay, so it's the only organization of its kind around the world. Around the world, we have 2,000 airports, more than 2,000 airports that are members of this organization. And in Latin America and the Caribbean, which is the area that I have the privilege to be Director General of, we have over 370 airports. So, you know, to be on the board of ACI Latin America and the Caribbean is a very important aspect of the participation. As Mr. Menal was saying, you know, they are actively engaged. And this is actually very important for two reasons. First of all, by being members of ACI, you actually benefit from actually being able to get information, get experience, expertise from airports from around the world. And on the other hand, of course, is you are able to ensure that your issues become part of the policies of the issues that we are being discussing in this organization. And actually, these issues, these solutions, these suggestions are discussed at the very important levels of the international aviation, in particular the International Civil Aviation Organization, which is where we have a voice, and the voice is actually the issues, the voice of the airports through ACI that are being discussed.
And I think that's very important here, having a voice, you know, being able to highlight whatever concerns and compliments that you bring to the table. So that's a beautiful thing. So Airport Day 2024, it's happening right now. I know that, Minister, you mentioned that there's panelists going on. I know that the director for the tourist board is actually one of those persons that's speaking right now. You mentioned ICAO. They are actually here in the BVI representative from there is there, and they're speaking. So these concerns, I already actually pull these guys away so that they can just speak to us briefly. I know they have to go back. So Airport Day 2024, look out for more. We want to thank you for tuning in. We want to thank you guys for taking a little time with us in ensuring that persons can get a little bit more insight into what Airport Day 2024 here in the BVI really means. I'm Information Officer Giovanni Herbert saying good day.